J.J. McCarthy.
Right.
Now they just reported, somebody wrote it, I don't know where it was, but now Washington will probably take him with the second pick of the draft. And if this draft was like in another month after where it is now, hell, he'd be the owner of a team. I mean, he's moving up the chart fast. I've never seen anything like it. And it's just J.J. McCarthy all the time in articles, people on TV talking about it. And it's really interesting. Just a quick thought about J.J. McCarthy before we go on to something else.
Well, I wonder too, is he going to be this year's Aaron Rodgers type of, character in the draft where, he's going 2, he's going 3, he's going for like every pick, Mel Kiper, and then like, this is where I see J.J. McCarthy going. J.J. McCarthy he's going to be the next guy off the board, and then it's like someone else gets picked. So I get a little nervous for the individual that way, with him being the pawn in a greater scheme that's happening behind the scenes right now with this NFL draft.
Matt.
And I'm not doubting his talent. I'm not, we both like him as we evaluate
absolutely.
him. We love what we saw from him. But at the same time, I just don't know. This rise to me, this aggressive so far, I don't know. I think it's a little over the top, honestly. I think it's too much, too fast right now for a player that doesn't have quite the same amount of experience and reps that we've seen in the other quarterbacks in this draft class.
Well, he's the hot guy right now. So every team is jumping on it. Oh, could go here. Everybody's talking about, we could still draft a quarterback. I mean, everybody says that.
Right.
Because, they're trying to keep their position and make it more valuable, wherever that is. If it's pick 2, 4, if it's the Giants at 6, whatever, they're going to go to the workouts and have been at the workouts, I guess, of all these quarterbacks and evaluating them. But what does that mean? I don't know. It doesn't mean to me that Giants are going to draft a quarterback, but they want the illusion that we could do this just in case there's a great trade there. And that's all I see about all this, is that the talk is it's been impressive. And, you know what I said. I couldn't believe he was coming out in the draft. Okay, once I evaluated him, it changed my mind. Once I've listened to him, his personality is coming out, as you hear everybody talking about. Mm-hmm. And, of course, he loves football and Jim Harbaugh, everything. It's an all-out assault. And I laughed when Jim Harbaugh said he'll probably be the first player taken. Oh, he's going to be in the top 10 back as soon as the season was over, and he declared. And I'm not laughing anymore. Of course, he had a first-hand look at it, and his look was pretty good. So
and I'm curious too. I'm curious to just big picture. I mean, do you think J.J. McCarthy is the second best quarterback in this year's NFL draft? I'm taking Caleb Williams out of it. There's even some people that have commented too in our comment section on our YouTube page about just Caleb Williams. He got sacked a lot, the fumbles, he's overrated, this and that. Yeah, whatever, bro. All right. Not even close. Okay. Caleb Williams is the best quarterback coming out this year by far to me. But is J.J. McCarthy, in your estimate, the second best quarterback that's available on this draft board?
No, I'm a Jayden Daniels guy. He's second for me. And clearly, I have not even going to look into that. You and I are going to do some stuff about the draft and talk about where we're going to rank them in our opinion. And it doesn't mean that's the way they're going to go, because every team, it doesn't
matter. Yeah.
This takes one team to like you. That's all you're looking for. So that's going to be fun. And as we're going to do some things here later, we're going to go deeper into these quarterbacks, because the league has changed so much. I think we need to talk about all these guys that could go in the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th in free agents. I think a lot of them, all of them that we're going to talk about, probably has a chance to make a team in one form or another. So we'll get into that later.
We know how important it is, too, to have depth at the quarterback position. This is something that you have always been a very, just aggressive with just your mentality of roster building, is making sure that you have depth at the most important position on the field for the outcome of your team's success each and every weekend. You can't have enough good quarterbacks for the present day and for the future, and building them in your program. And this is where this is important for us to evaluate all of these guys, because of the Brock Purdy stories, that are out there. And because these guys are also played a lot of football. We're going to get into a discussion here in another one of our episodes about Spencer Rattler and Sam Hartman. These are two guys that have played a lot of damn football in their career and their college careers,
Right.
and can make rosters for sure. Potentially, it'll be a harder road than it will be for some of the other guys going in the first round, but they're definitely more than capable for sure.
Well, there's going to be a lot of guys drafted, a lot of quarterbacks